Hello. 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 Hello.
Saugus had a great guy. Western calls timeout. Because even though it was a respectable drive, if it stalls here, it's as if you went for an yardage problem. I mean, I would go for it, obviously. I'm a person. Single-digit guy over there. Good start for West. No, he was waiting for the return to get set up?
Yep. He was waiting for the blockers.
We have no chance on that
No
guy.
chance on that guy.
Because Saugus white sale.
Yeah.
3-yard line?
Saugus begins first and 10 on their 33-yard line.
Return to the Saugus cemetery, and they'll have good field position to start here. Right about
Hey, no arm tackle, let's go!
Pass complete to number 3, Barocas.
It's gotta be the Orcas. Let's go, Gee!
They're doing the little organ signs.
It's about 5 yards. They'll do the throw here on second.
Elder's pass complete.
On the far side of the field.
I have no idea.
Saugus. Yeah, hard to see.
Elder's pass complete.
Another completion though. Except not the first down.
Don't say it, don't say it.
I have no idea.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Someone.
Maybe about 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's probably 7.
Bring up first down and 10 from midfield. Back to pass. This is another arm tackle. It gets him across the 50 to the 40.
Elder's the ball player.
5-yard gain for Eldridge, the first run of the day.
Brought down by Tempesta.
Do everything over here.
Yeah.
The 24 is the runner right now?
Yeah. Like 17 is the tall kid. 4 is down here.
17 tall kid with gloves.
4 is down here, the thicker kid.
So this is
That's
he only gets about 2 yards. He probably got to 45. Instead, just got 2 yards. He sent his 8 ball to 48-yard line.
yeah.
Because they hand off. Like balls hand off. And Schaefer was their big back.
Schaefer the ball carrier.
Maybe 2 more on top. He hits the ball to 46 yards.
Short game of the play, 36.
Temple as Schaefer rolls to his right. Far side for a first down.
Eldridge pass complete to Bishop.
That's near Bishop with the catch. First reception of the day, a big gain. They go from the 45.
Hope you've been enjoying the sights and sounds of this first quarter of action here in Dr. Paul Priest Stadium in this Foothill Valley matchup. Apologies for getting me over the airwaves to you this late, but we are here now and ready to go. First down handoff goes for not much. 3:34 left to go in this opening quarter. 3-0 is your score. West Ranch on top. This is a matchup between the Hart Indians and the West Ranch Wildcats. Hart and West Ranch both come into the matchup 4-2. As a drop back to pass is complete, and trouble inside the 10-yard line, and Hart is in business. But this is a matchup of two 4-2 squads. Hart High School in the white, West Ranch in the navy. One in conference, West Ranch 1-0. So a big Big game between these two in-city rivals. Nice ball, incomplete. Well, is it intercepted? It is intercepted. Great little play by the DB. That was something else. Quarterback gave his receiver a chance to go up and make a play, but in the end it was the corner making a play. And that will set up the Wildcats at their own 20 with their 3-point lead still intact. This game is brought to you by LivePlaySports.tv. Week 7 of our Friday night coverage. And West Ranch will open things off on this drive. Handoff up the gut. Not much there. Egett, the quarterback, getting the call from the sideline. And they'll be in shotgun. Rolling out. Gets rid of it and bounces off his hands. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. So we tick in under now to 2:14 left to go in this first quarter.
Broken up by number 14. 3rd and 8.
So I'm going to spread them out here with shotgun. We've got 4 receivers wide, 2 by 2, running back Stanley. They'll scramble, and he's going to be close. Let's see where they spot. It looks like it's going to be just short as Egett utilizing the legs. And decision time here for the West Ranch coaching staff, deep in their own territory, but not much room to go before first down, and they immediately decide, let's go for it. Under center, might see the quarterback sneak here. That is what we see, and he'll nudge it ahead for a first down. Got to hand it to the West Ranch coaching staff. Never any doubts. They knew exactly what they wanted to do, and they executed. And the drive stays alive. 1:38 and counting left to go in this first quarter. This game brought to you by Subaru. Galpin Subaru. Dan Sterkel and his team over there. Longtime friends of Live Play. Got all kinds of deals over there. Inside zone, up the middle.
Rice, the ball carrier.
It was Rice, Jake Rice, the 5'9" senior, on the carry. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Short game of the play, 2nd and 9.
Like we said in the opener, both teams even records, 4-2. West Ranch 1-0, Hart 0-1 in the conference. It's a big game to decide the hierarchy of the Foothill Valley. And a nice little move off the wide receiver's screen. That was Camacho, one of the Wildcats' best weapons. You see that Galpin replay there. Nice little sidestep. Little sidestep coupled with the stiff arm. Tough to deal with. Camacho on the outside. Good looking player. 1st and 10. And ball on Wildcat 41. They do have the 3-point lead. And they'll go under center, trips to the top of your screen. Up the middle they go. A little bit of room to run. And that could be good for almost 5. Looks like they will give him 5 yards. It's nice when you can get that kind of push up front, isn't it? And get you ahead of the chains. 2nd and manageable. That's what good drives are made of. There's a stoppage in play. I believe West Ranch called a timeout. So we will take a break from the action. You are watching LivePlaySports.tv.
Saugus 0. Other Foothill League action. Canyon 9, Hart 0. Valencia 7, Golden Valley 7.
Quarterback call free stadium, second for the Rangers. Hit right here.
Looking deep here as we come off the timeout. He'll scramble out of bounds. A little extracurricular activity on the end of that one, but no flag. So no gain off of the scramble. It'll be third down. I stand corrected. I've been acting like it's hard out here in the white. It is Saugus, of course. Apologies there. To take that one up with our production team. West Ranch operating out of the shotgun. Up the middle they go.
Rice the ball carrier. Brought down by Sturwald.
So after that minimal gain carry, it'll be 4th and 3. And they will punt, will the Wildcats. A fake that was not executed. Looked like they were trying to direct snap to the gunner there. That's the guy that lines up between the snapper and the punter. That last line of defense, often used in fake punt scenarios. That time he was not able to handle the direct snap. It led to a botched attempt at the fake, and so Saugus, not hard, will take over at the West Ranch 46. Their drive went deep into West Ranch territory last time. Interception brought it to a halt. We'll see if they can cap it off here. Not on that one. Stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. We'll watch that replay. See if we can pinpoint who got it. It looked like it was 39. No, I don't have a 39 on my Max Preps provided roster, but a nice play nonetheless. Rolling to the right, got some time to throw, complete out near the 41, brought down immediately, but it's good for about a 3-yard gain, we'll call it.
Brought by Saquon. Brought down by Anderson. Short gain on the play, 3rd and 6.
So it'll be 3rd and 6. 9:35 left to go in this second quarter. And a misfire there. Bring up 3rd and 6. It might have been tipped, actually.
Another pass incomplete. It was 4th and 6 for the Centurions.
So trips up to the top of your screen, one man in the backfield, and the lone receiver here to the bottom. Pressure coming from the middle, gets the pooch punt off. It's gonna roll and go just inside the end zone. And it'll be down for the touchback.
Into the end zone for touchback. West Ranch takes over 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line.
So West Ranch will get the ball back at their own 20.
13-7.
This game sort of settled into sort of a methodical pace here. Both teams trying to mix the run and the pass. Not a ton of success on offense up to this point. West Ranch with the lone points on the board. You see it there, 3-0. They do have the lead and the ball. Handoff out of shotgun. And a nice carry upended after about 7. You see they chopped down around the ankles. Nice looking replay. Brought to you by Galpin Subaru. And back to the action. Out shotgun. The draw goes nowhere. Big loss on the play. Sniffed out immediately by that Saugus front. The idea on those plays is to let the defensive linemen get ahead of the ball. Their eagerness to pass rush take them out of the play. That time they were not fooled. They were there to blow that one up. Going to force 3rd and 7. So the Wildcats will go to the shotgun, 4 wide, rolling to the left, looking downfield, gets it off, got a man, and it's off target, out of bounds, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down now. Not really able to connect up on much at all in the passing game. Just see the ball coming out of Eget's hands. He's got a nice release, put some good spin on the ball. Accuracy just not there. 8:06 left in this first half. Saugus shows pressure. They nearly get to it. Forced kind of a awkward punt though, and they will have excellent field position inside Wildcat territory.
Just down on the 49-yard line. Saugus will take over 1st and 7. For the league updates, Canyon High School 16, Hart 0. Golden Valley 13, Valencia 7.
2 men in the backfield next to the Saugus quarterback. They'll run a little triple option look, really. And it is snuffed out. No gain. Be 2nd and 10. And trying a little misdirection game there with the loaded backfield. They'll go back to trips. They'll look trip side. Going deep, taking a shot, and that will be a flag. Pass interference. Both receiver and defender looking up for the ball. Unfortunately for West Ranch, the defender did not see the receiver and just flat out ran him over. Easy call for the officials. We watched the replay. Moonshot going deep. He did have a step. Ball just kind of hung up in there for him. And that's a pretty easy call on Garcia, the senior cornerback. Just kind of lost track of his man and the ball. But was up there high enough. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on both. So after the 15-yard penalty, Saugus with the ball at the 35. Again going trip side. He'll scramble. Got some room to run. And he'll be stopped just in front of that 1st down marker. Strangely indecisive about running with it. He did have a lot of room. He did take off. He's able to pick up 9. Looking downfield, wanted to turn it loose, but in the end, he took the free yards. Nice game. The flip trips, rolling to the right. Looking downfield, gets it off. Got a man caught. No, they're saying no, incomplete. He had a foot out. Let's watch it. Pressure coming off the edge. Oh, great job by our camera guys. Ooh. Oh, I do think he collected it just as he was going out of bounds. Close though, very close. Props to our production team as they try to nail that foot down just like you see on Sundays and Saturdays. Oh, they're trying to get it up. Ooh, that's close. I wish we had that NBC all angle that we could swipe around and see where that foot exactly was, but referee had a much better look at it than we did. He said out of bounds. So after this last play you're watching, that's, well, I guess we're taking a tour of the last little action. Bear with us as we get this figured out. That was close. That might have been a catch. Might have been a catch. And in real time, however, the game has moved on. And the first down carry, good for 9. Saugus having some success on the ground. And a timeout called by West Ranch. They're trying to regroup as this ball creeps deeper in their red zone. Saugus was just down here a few drives ago. That one ended in an interception in the end zone.
Another quickly update. Valencia 14, Golden Valley 13. Okay, here we go. Double wing or nope, that's right.
So we'll get back to it. First down for Saugus. Ball sitting on there on the West Ranch 14. Looking to throw it again to that trip side. Got a man caught. Touchdown, Saugus. That's a big target. Hard to stop him. Took a little bit of a shot there at the end. You can see he's wearing it a little bit. But nice play design to get him open. And quarterback just put it high as you watch it. They faked the bubble screen and then he just released up the screen, high points it, and holds on even after the shot to the chest. Nice play. And that gives Saugus 6, make it 7. And they take the 7-3 lead. You see it there at the top of your screen, 6:17 here at Dr. Paul Pre-Stadium. Watch that from the backside. You can tell they've practiced it. What does the coach tell him? Hey, put it up high where only he can get it. And that is a big, big target to throw to. Good for 6.
Play action.
Beautiful sights and sounds here at Valencia High School, the football home of the West Ranch Wildcats. They are the home team in the blue and gold. Saugus in the white and gray. Kick is boomed through the end zone. Good for a touchback.
No, I'm going to give you your address.
And so with 6:17 left in the half, West Ranch will take over behind in this game for the first time. You see the Wildcat cheerleading crew there, watching intently. Whole bunch look out of shotgun. See the 3 receivers close to the line of scrimmage. Toss sweep, trying to get numbers over there. Got some room to run. They'll fall forward for about a 6-yard gain. And that was Rice, the 5'9", 190-pound senior. Listed as a receiver. He's been getting some work at running back and doing well with the carries he's gotten. And up the middle they go.
Rice again, the ball.
And that was Rice again. And about a 2-yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 1, 3rd and a long one. It's going to be important to watch how these lines interact with each other, for lack of a better word, as the quarterback sneak. There's a prime example of the lines clashing there. Which side can wear down the other on either side of the ball, and which side can impose their will, because that's where you have a feeling that this game's going to be won. Neither team showing a ton of explosiveness on the perimeter. This is going to come down to who can control the ball, who can exercise their will on the other. And it's dark out there in the stands, but you can see the West Ranch faithful cheering on their boys. And you see Galpin Subaru there on the bottom third of your screen, one of our sponsors. Proud to have them. And Brain Balance as well, their achievement centers, another partner. Saugus brings pressure and a nice play call dialed up forward. He's free into the 3rd level and pushed out of bounds after a 1st down gain. It was a perfect play call dialed up for West Ranch. Saugus had pressure coming up the middle. There's a flag down though. And a holding call is going to wipe it all off. And that's too bad, because it was too bad if you're a Wildcat fan, that is. It was the perfect play for that inside pressure to roll the quarterback out to the outside. But in the end, it'll be 1st and 14. 4:22 left to go in this first half.
18-yard penalty.
So, see if Wildcats can recover from that one. Saugus again brings pressure. Quick throw out, caught at the 30. Back to around the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. So it'll be 2nd and 9 after that. So you watch the quick throw out there, working the little out route. Gets it to 2nd and manageable. It's kind of how you want to play it after a big penalty like that. Just try to get back on schedule with your offense, so you still have the full playbook at your disposal. Looking to the right, scrambling to the right. He's going to take off with it and drag down from behind. Clock will keep rolling. He's got about 3 on that one. Looking downfield, I don't know, you see anybody open. Nowhere really to go with the football. They were trying to flood the right half of the field. Well covered by Saugus, the Centurions. So it'll be 3rd and 6. West Ranch staying in the shotgun. They'll flip the trips over here to the bottom of your screen. And you put a man in motion. And they'll hand it off. Not much at all. He got maybe a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. You see there the Wildcats' last 3 games. Victory over Thousand Oaks, 28-14. Victory over Oxnard, 21-17, and that close, hard-fought battle over their rivals, the Cowboys of Canyon High School. Offsides, early jump on Saugus. That's going to give West Ranch a free 5 yards and maybe have them thinking about going for it. So after that early start penalty, as we watch the replay, ooh, he was trying to jump the snap count, and they got him. And you got a feeling they're going to pay the price for that one on Monday with some gassers. That's a big penalty in this game, and in fact, the offense will trot back out there in that sneak formation. But a timeout called on the field. And Saugus going to call it. They're going to try to regroup their defense, expecting that sneak. It's 4th and inside of a yard. You'd expect nothing else, really. Question's going to be, can Saugus muddy up that point of attack enough to not allow the quarterback to just lean for that little bit of a yard that he needs. Big penalty in this game, especially when it's this close, especially when both teams really struggling to do a lot offensively. And big for West Ranch because they'd had some trouble getting off the field their last 2 drives. Saugus' last possession ending in the touchdown, and the one before that, or 2 possessions before that, West Ranch interception, saving them from another touchdown as the Centurions went deep in Wildcat territory. So they'll line back up and we'll see what happens. Mano a mano. And a sneak ahead, and it looks like he did get it. Not by much, but he got it. And a big first down as we go underneath 2 minutes. 2 minutes before the half. West Ranch down 3-7. Saugus protecting that slim lead. We'll see what the Wildcat 2-minute drill looks like. Egan operating out of the shotgun. Quick throw out to the left. Caught. Trying to get out of bounds. Waiting for the referee to signal. Looks like he did not get out of bounds. The clock will run. But a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4.
But I mean, at some point it might be a case of we score. I can see.
Trips to the left of your screen. Egan rolling to that side. Unleashes and intercepted. He's got room and he will have his balance, put him out of bounds. It's the same man that caught that touchdown. There is a flag down. The flag is waved off, so that interception will stand. Let's watch it again. You see him looking to get it to the sideline. Pressure, maybe forcing the throw, and another high point job by that man right there. And if he could have just stayed in, he had an escort. But in the end, a huge play for Saugus.
Or some of those announcers sometimes. The 30, the 40, the 50, the 60.
Nice job there, just going up and getting it. And he thought he had him, but when you're dealing with that kind of height in the secondary, it's hard to fit a ball over him. Saugus going out of the pistol, fake the handoff up the middle, looking, rolling right. He's going to take a shot deep, and it'll fall incomplete. The receiver almost made a really nice adjustment, did make a nice adjustment to the ball, just could not bring it in. That's harder to do than it looks, folks, to be running one way, ball behind you, to turn around the other way. You watch the replay here. This quarterback not afraid to sky it, is he? And nearly able to bring it in, but in the end it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, 49 seconds left to go in the half. Saugus thinking touchdown. Looking downfield, pressure coming, forced to step in the pocket. He'll take off, got some room to run. Man in front, picks up a block, and he'll go out of bounds at the Wildcat 32. So on that last play, you might have found fault with him for taking the shot deep when he had a man underneath to dump it off to. This time, he did take what was there, and that was the scramble. Nice footwork in the pocket. Sidestep in the rush. Taking it up for a nice first down. Back at it. Looking deep again, taking a shot. Got the matchup he wanted, and it'll fall incomplete. Just barely. Once again, he got his hands on it. Just giving his man a shot. getting the one-on-one coverage and throwing it up and saying, hey, I think my guy is better with the ball in the air than yours. But good coverage, and the receiver able to get his hands on it again, but not able to bring it down. Really nice coverage, actually. That looked like it was Garcia. Raymond Gabe Garcia, the senior, making the play back there. They bring pressure underneath on the slant, caught. He'll be short of the first down, underneath, under 30 seconds now, and Saugus will call a timeout. That was about a 7-yard gain. So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 3 with 26 seconds left. So you watch that play there. Saugus QB finding a rhythm and adding the passing game to their balanced attack, as you have the last 3 games from Saugus up there. And there's your Centurion squad. Close win over Ventura. A shootout against Agora. And then a convincing win over Golden Valley. They are on a roll, Saugus. Finding some momentum here as the season enters the backstretch. The Foothill Valley Conference still very much in play. Both of these teams have designs on it. They'll go trips out of the shotgun, 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback, and a false start will push them back 5. Got going a little too early. Be 3rd and 8 now after the penalty. They'll bunch that trips to the top. West Ranch showing pressure. They bring pressure, rolling left. Forced to scramble the other way. Still on his feet. And he'll go out of bounds, but a flag down. That might be holding there. And 16 seconds. You watch it there. West Ranch bringing pressure from their middle linebacker. That's a para, I believe. You see here at the end of the play, well, at the end of that play, you didn't see it, but at the end of the play, a little bit of an extra grab. Got a little bit too much of the jersey. There it is. You just got to let him go at that point. And it'll cost them 10 from the spot. So 3rd down. Fakes the screen, going deep. And nearly intercepted. It falls incomplete. They had 2 guys in the area.
Broken up by Garcia.
That is not ideal route design. Surely that's not how they drew it up. To have 2 guys in that same general area. In the end, nearly an interception. 9 seconds left. You've got probably 1 play left, maybe 2, but it's 4th down. So they're going to take a shot. This will be the final play of the half. He's got some room to run. Can he get to the end zone? It'll be stopped short, and the clock will run out. That'll take us to halftime. Oh, hold up. Hold up. There is some question about whether or not any time will be put back on the clock. The referees are huddling up. So they say put 3 seconds back on the clock. You can hear the West Ranch boos. They're not happy with it. And there will be 3 2 seconds rather, put back on the clock, and a timeout on the field. Get a little shaky cam action. And the West Ranch faithful disagree with that one. It'll give Saugus another opportunity before the half is over to add to their lead. Patriot night here for Saugus, showing their support of the troops. Nice to see. So West Ranch, those the Wildcats in the navy and gold, looking to stand firm.
Clock should have run down. Oh, minute 59, minute 58 too.
I like those Wildcat helmets. Those are pretty sharp, especially 72s there. Sepulveda. Got a little scratch marks on it. It's a battle-tested helmet. And they will be tested once again in this football campaign. One more play left to go in the half. Saugus got to put it in the end zone. Pressure coming, gets rid of it. It's going to fall incomplete. That'll end the half. Pressure was coming. And he was able to get rid of it, but not with any sort of accuracy. Going to take us to the half. Your score: Saugus 7, West Ranch 3. You are watching liveplaysports.tv. We'll be right back for the second half action. We hope you stay with us. It's been a good one so far. It looks to be a good one finishing up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome three-time state champion West Ranch High School Wildcat Marching Band. Over the past several years, the Wildcat Marching Band has earned numerous awards and recognition. In addition to their 3 state titles, the band is a 6-time SCSDOA Finals medalist and has won sweepstakes awards at the Heart Rampage, Battle of the Bands, and numerous other field show competitions throughout the western United States. Tonight, the Wildcat Marching Band will be performing their 2016 competitive field show, Dreamland. The band is under the direction of Jason Marshall. Band captain head, Julio Diaz, Esther Camp, Jay Camp, Hosni Valpati. Percussion staff members, Curtis Hope, Philip Bell, Andrew Ramirez, Joey Danian, Matt Gomez, Zach Palmer. Color guard staff members, Anthony Garcia, Robin Camp, Kelsey Crone. Marching staff members, Nick McCoyan, Brendan Nassau, and Angel Nazario. guess it doesn't really change it. Field goal doesn't help you that much. It's still one score. He's ripping apart. Western High School is proud to present drum majors Tyler Lee, Brendan Izu, Christian Delgadillo, and Shane Cho on the Western High School Wildcat Marching Band. The result of this is probably
That's cool.
that's just
second from the right picked up frickin' hand pillow instead of the yellow pillow.
It's on video now.
The deal.
The microphone was on. Backstage camera going here. Live camera right here, man.
I've heard some guys get in trouble for that.
Yeah, I've heard
Recently.
that.
Jason wants to run for president. Why? That's true.
We'd be organized, I'll tell you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, West Ranch High School Wildcat Marching Band. The members of the band would like to thank the West Ranch Band boosters for their hours of service and dedication to making this year successful. The band would also like to thank Principal Mark Crawford and the administration and faculty of West Ranch High School for their continued support of our program. Please be sure to come out and support the Wildcat Marching Band as they host the 8th annual Wildcat Classic right here at Valencia High School next Saturday, October 22nd. Finally, please, a big round of applause for the students from Rancho Pico Junior High School who are joining the marching band on the stands tonight. Welcome, future band members.
Catholic Church. They're young and they're young forever. Who knows? Maybe a band member's being born right now. That's not the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, it's always weird to me. We never did this, but a lot of schools have a football family. Type of this. You guys are insane. You dedicate insane amounts of time to something that on the surface is completely trivial. It leads to other things, teamwork, precision. Just that you're doing this to football. Otherwise, you're the same group. Okay, endless practice. Like guys at the club, school club, whoever has always watched. Because I spend forever until I've got it right. How do you know you're up? Because there's no cheerleading.
Should text my son right now. He's in the middle of that.
Say,
He can't hear you, but I can't hear you.
I haven't seen him engage in person.
I think he's here.
He's a future band member. Our guy across the street, that over there, like the girls over there around the girls.
Yeah, the West Ranch boys are pretty great. Saugus only has 2
Another football league update. Valencia 21, Golden Valley 19.
Hey.
Tuesday's a tough team now. So this game is the one that's the farthest apart.
Yeah, 4 points.
4 points.
Yeah, with 4 points below that.
Perfect.
Biggest gap between the football teams.
Good second. Everybody's good.
Their best run of the season.
All right, we are just about set for the second half. West Ranch taking on Saugus. Saugus with that 7-3 lead. Kept out of the end zone there towards the end of that first half. And just a reminder, Saugus in the white and gray. The Wildcats of West Ranch in the navy blue and gold. There's Saugus right there getting some last minute prep from their coaching staff. Then on the right, on the split screen there, little live play sports.tv split screen. Giving you the Wildcats there on the right. So we're ready to get going. Teams will go to their sidelines. Special teams units. Kickoff unit for West Ranch. Kick return unit for Saugus. Will take the field. Saugus will get the ball first to start this third quarter. Looking to add to their lead. And that's the West Ranch sideline there. You see the Wildcat students in force tonight in patriotic gear. A Patriot themed night. There is the Saugus student body decked out in the white. And this game brought to you by Galpin Subaru. You'll see Dan Sturkle and his team. They can hook you up with some deals. Kickoff return going to the wide side of the field. Runs about 30 yards to get back to the 20. Went the entire length of the field there looking for a seam. Ended up not finding much. But Centurions will take over.
The Saugus 21-yard line. 35-yard return.
They'll operate out of the shotgun. Receivers out wide. Looks like they might run out of this. They do. There is a whistle. It looked like a pre-snap whistle. I believe the running back went to his knee as he was taking the handoff. Now let's watch the replay, see what happened. The quarterback had to go to a knee to get the ball, and he gave himself up there. So a loss of 3. Back him up to 2nd and 13. Bunch set to the right. He's looking to the ISO'd receiver. Goes up a little too high for the intended man. That'll bring up 3rd and long now. So they'll bring trips here to the left of your screen. 2 receivers up to the top. Quarterback will keep it, and he's going to be brought down for a sack for a loss. That'll be 4th down now. Wildcats coming out of half, dialed in, ready to go. That ball was a little loose there. I think he's fortunate to have hung on to it. You see there, it was Sepulveda, the 6'1" senior, listed as a tight end, a defensive end, and defensive tackle. It was within his job as a D tackle there that he brought the Saugus QB down. Punt is off. Pretty solid one. It's going to take a Centurion bounce and be down at around midfield. So they'll mark it officially at the Wildcat 49, or at the Centurion 49 rather. And that's where West Ranch will open their offensive agenda here in the second half, third quarter. 10:28 left to go in this third quarter. Egan, the quarterback, he's got 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the left. They'll give it up the middle and back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tough sledding up the middle for these Wildcats. That Saugus defensive front doing a real nice job plugging holes. The linebackers filling in behind them. Looking to throw, rolling out, eyes downfield, got a man, caught. Camacho had a step. The ball was a little behind him, so he had to track back to it. But in the end, it's a big gain deep into Saugus territory. You see Egan rolling out, and you see Camacho wide open, throws across his body to get it to him. Usually advised against that for quarterbacks, but when you got a guy that wide open, you find a way to get it to him, no matter how you have to do it. No go hurry up, quick toss. Rice trying to cut back, but is stopped again at the line of scrimmage. And this Centurion defense tough to run on. Some brain balance there on the bottom left corner of your screen. Another one of our sponsors making this game possible. I'm proud to have them on board. Shotgun again, 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, looking up the middle. They got a man on the seam route, trying to get to the outside. Trying to break away from a tackle. In the end, he's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. Wildcats in business. That was Camacho, Javon Camacho, the 5'8" sophomore. Nice catch away from his body. Bounces it to the outside, and if he can just break that tackle, he's dancing in the end zone. But a quick play up the middle to Rice, fighting for it. He got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, West Ranch. And they retake the lead. Man down on the field, a Saugus player. And that was some tough running by Rice, Jake Rice, a 190-pound senior. And he's pumped after putting that one into pay dirt. So a quick strike drive from the Wildcats. They have come out of the half with a purpose. Officials discussing something on the field. Still waiting on the officials to figure something out. The head referee speaking to the Saugus sideline. So, after that discussion, maybe about a player's health, we'll get back to it. Kick is up. Kick is good. And that'll make it 10-7. West Ranch with the 3-point lead. 8:13 left to go in the third quarter. We are at Valencia High School, Dr. Paul A. Priest Stadium, as you could read there on the scoreboard. It is the football home of West Ranch. So Saugus back to the drawing board after their last drive was really kind of sabotaged by a weird opening play that saw their quarterback have to take a knee in order to get a snap and try to hand it off. It sort of set them behind the chains and they were unable to recover, punted. And West Ranch promptly scored off of a long gain off the arm of Egot into the hands of Camacho. Kick collected around the 10. And brought down at around the 32. Nice return. Return of about 20 yards. That's where a flag dropped there towards the end. A holding call against Saugus. And depending on where it happened, could really put the Wildcats in disadvantageous. Is that a word? Unadvantageous? Disadvantageous? Let's see if we can find the hold. Oh, that looked like a block in the back right there. Maybe that was what they were calling. Regardless, the ball will be placed at the 10, just over the 10-yard line. So a lot of ground to cover here for the Centurions. They'll go under center. Is this the wishbone? Got some room to run. Stops his feet. But after he got 10 yards. So a little bit of a wrinkle here from Saugus. Going into that double wing offense.
So now you've got
Toss sweep to the outside. I think this is called a wing tee. Or double wing. It's an old school offense. A ground and pound, 3 yards at a cloud of dust style offense. And it's something that the Wildcats have not seen. A little crossbuck action there. The counter, good for a first down. So he's finding some success with the change-up offense. Quite the contrast to go from shotgun spread looks into the old school double wing bunch formation there. You see it up close and personal there. They fake the toss and then a give underneath to the other wing back. A toss now this time, and that one is snuffed out by, let's see, it looked like 18 Killingsworth. That'll be 2nd and 8 and after the 2-yard gain. They'll roll out the pass now. Nowhere to go with the football. He'll pull it down and be forced out just short of that first down marker. He got about 7 on it, looks like. It'll be 3rd and 2. So 6:07 left to go in the third quarter. First third down facing Saugus on this drive. It's going to be 3rd and 1 actually. About 1 yard away from that first down marker. They do stay in that double wing look. And another toss sweep, steering body left, and he's going to get it diving ahead for a gain of 3 out to the Centurion 46. Coming up a little gimpy there. Under 6 minutes now left to go in this third quarter. Saugus looking to take the air out of the football a little bit. Slow this game down, give their defense some time to recover and impose their will on this Wildcat defense. And another toss to the left, same play as last time, and that's going to be good for about 5. It was Garcia that forced him out on the end of that one. So 2nd and 6. And running out the pass again. This time he will, nope, fake it and keep it. And he's got some room to run. He'll pick up the first down and then run out of bounds after crossing into West Ranch territory. As you watch it there, that fake, that toss, rolling out, looking for his guys, well covered. Little pump fake there, gave him the opportunity to get to the outside, break containment, picks up a nice block there, and scoots out of bounds after the first down pickup. Staying in it, double wing, cross butt underneath, out into the second level and falls ahead for 4, maybe 5 yards. Takes patience to run this offense. Patience often lacking in the typical player of today. But Saugus showing an admirable commitment to staying in the double wing. And why not? It's been working for them. They've been getting solid first down yardage on it, staying ahead of the chains, and sort of doing what they want on offense. And this drive continues. 2nd and 5. Toss sweep. Coming to the right side now. Got some room out past the 30. And that's good for another first down. 4:37 left to go in the third quarter. Seeing the double wing look from the backside there, the trickiness of it. I mean, you've got a quarterback who's good with his hands, who can show the fakes and get the defense off balance. It's really an advantage because so much of what linebackers are doing is reading keys, reading where the offensive line are moving and where the quarterback is directing his hands, and then you can sort of trick them. You can kind of run against the grain on them, and that's sort of what this offense is designed to do. Toss play out to the left, and another big first down gain. That one's good for about 8. And West Ranch unable to stop this. Be 2nd and 2. Underneath give, and another first down. West Ranch putting all 11 in the box, but still unable to get the same kind of push up front that they were getting when Saugus was in their shotgun spread scheme. And Wildcats going to take a timeout to talk things over. They've been punching them out a little bit on this drive. Regroup, get some water, get some Gatorade, and figure out how to stop this thing. Saugus going to refresh themselves, encouraged with the success they've had, looking to finish this one off. And they are down 7-10. West Ranch with the lead. with 3:25 left to go in this third quarter. This game is, as told to you by that little split screen banner, brought to you by LivePlaySports.tv, powered by Galpin Subaru.
It's like power pitch except it's all outside.
Toss sweep out to the outside, and again, that same play, good for 8, maybe 9. Saugus marching ever closer to that end zone. See there, pulling guards, pulling running backs over there, getting the numbers that they want. And a fumble. And that will set Saugus back 3. And for the first time this drive, they'll face a 3rd and long. That's one of the things about this offense, because they so often require long drives. You have got to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to execution. One miscue can send all of your work all for naught. And so Saugus facing a 3rd and 7, staying in the double wing. Looking to throw, got a man, takes a shot, and he got a defender in the area. But the receiver goes up and almost brings it in. It was a 50-50 jump ball. Both guys had a chance at it. In the end, it falls harmlessly to the turf. He just threw it out there, and the DB had his eyes on it all the way. It was Garcia who had a bead on it. The Saugus receiver really did well just to keep it from being an interception. They'll bring the field goal unit out here, the Centurions. The Centurions, a lefty kicker, puts it up and good. Nice kick. And that's going to tie things up. 10 apiece with 2:03 left in this third quarter. You're watching LivePlaySports.tv. So we'll jump right back to it. Kick is up, taken at around the 5, returnable. Got some room to run, breaks a tackle, shaking loose, getting to the outside. Can he outrun? The guy's chasing him, Camacho. 10-5, touchdown. West Ranch answers the 3 with a 6. Talk about a response. Young Mr. Camacho dismisses a couple there, and the rest is just pure speed. You watch again the dismissal. Shakes off that last guy, and the rest was, I'm just going to run away from you. Meanwhile, the kick is up and good. As you watch Camacho finish that thing off. And just like that, West Ranch retakes the lead. It wasn't tied for long, was it? 17-10, West Ranch on top. Now the question is, how tired is this Wildcat defense going to be going back out there on the field so soon after getting pushed about 80 yards down the field? They did well to hold Saugus to a field goal, but you could tell that they were uncomfortable defending that double wing attack from Saugus, something that Saugus had not shown up to this point. And you would imagine that they'll go right back to it and trying to keep nailing the hammer down and see if they can't break one on this Wildcat defense. And you surely don't complain about the return touchdown by West Ranch. But the truth is that defense is probably very tired at this point. Kick taken around the 11, and they're going to say he stepped out. They are going to say he stepped out. And so that is going to pin Saugus back far deep in their own territory. Let's watch it. Awkwardly taken. And that toe does look like it's on the white. Referee in perfect position to see it. He made the call. And they're going to have to take the ball at like the 7, it looks like. Really far back in their own territory. So the West Ranch extra point was in fact no good. So that scores at 16-10, not 17-10. So a little bit of a, there's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I don't have a number for 77, a name for him rather. But a little sliver of daylight here for Saugus. And if they can get the touchdown and the extra point, they will take the lead. But they won't do it so long as there's Wildcats in the backfield like that. That was a good shot there up close. And the boys in the trenches. Quarterback keeps it. Room to run. And he takes a shot up high. That was a tough one to watch there, but he rumbled ahead for a nice gain. And Saugus back into the shotgun, which it's interesting that they've gone away from it, from the double wing after having some pretty impressive success with it on their last drive. But nonetheless, they are back into their spread offense. Trips to the top, up the middle they go, out to the outside. So the formation may change, but the game plan does not. They are still trying to run that football, trying to establish the run, trying to enforce their will on the Wildcat front. And they got 9 yards on first down there to bring up second and a short 1. Brain Balance, I'd be remiss to not mention one of our other sponsors, along with Galpin Subaru. And a lot of room to run. He's got a crease. And he's going to be brought down by the horse collar around the neck. He's asking for a face mask. Not going to get it, but a huge gain. And a late flag. That could be a personal foul, perhaps on the Saugus running back. Let's see what the call is. Watch the replay there. There is an unsportsmanlike conduct on the running back. After that carry, it's going to take 15 yards off of it. You watch the end of that play, and doesn't look like a face mask. Looks like he just kind of grabbed him around by the neck. He didn't like that. Complained, asked for the face mask. It appears he was pretty vocal about it and cost his team 15 yards. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. And we've got a final 15 minutes of action here between the Saugus Centurions there in the white and the West Ranch Wildcats. Your score 16-10, West Ranch on top. You're watching LivePlaySports.tv. Take it away, Wildcat Band. High school. Back to the action. Quick screen. A wide receiver screen, good for about 5 as we swap ends of the field. 12 minutes. 12 minutes left in this action, not 15. He'll stay in the shotgun. Looking, he got pressure. Fighting to stay on his feet, but he's going to be brought down for the sack. Loses about 10. That sack was so violent, it's even sending our cameraman into fits. There we go, getting a nice little shot of the Saugus faithful. Watch the replay. He came unblocked. A free pass on the quarterback. No one got in his way. And he jumped all over it. And that was Braun. No, couldn't be Braun. Braun is listed as number 58. Quarterback will, nope. They give it, the quarterback will keep it for the 5-yard gain. We'll bring up 4th down, and Saugus forced to punt with 10:40 left to go in this ball game. A lot of time left. No need to get panicked if you're Saugus. Kick the ball, play defense. At West Ranch, of course, be looking to finish this one off with another successful drive. Punter is just off your screen to the right. And a fumbled snap, and he just gets it off, and really does a nice job of getting some good leg onto it. And under duress, able to put it out to around the West Ranch 30. So good job by the Saugus punter. It looked like that was going to be a disaster for a minute. See, just off of our screen. There it is. And he is just able to get it off. And a nice little connection. Surely could have been a lot worse if you're a Saugus Centurion. So West Ranch going to keep their receivers in pretty close, give up the middle, and that's going to be good for about 3. And 9:40 left to go in this ball game. You'd imagine that West Ranch going to look to keep things on the ground, try to melt this clock and march it down the field. They give up the middle off out of shotgun. Room to run. Good for a 1st down. That was Rice, the converted wide receiver. Spent his time in this one at running back. And has done well running to the outside, mixing it up in between the tackles as well. He had a tough touchdown earlier. Good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 36. Shotgun receivers wide, usually a sign that they're trying to on a false start. That's going to go against West Ranch and penalize them 5. It does look like West Ranch will stay in that same play they had called. Usually when you see the receivers split out this wide, they're looking to get the defense spread out, and they will run and hit hard. But after a 6-yard gain by Rice. So you ask, how can you be a running team out of the spread formation like that? Well, you've seen Oregon do it for years when they had Chip Kelly as their coach. Be a running team with a spread offense operating out of shotgun. The idea is in the name. You spread out the defenders, you get them out in space, and you allow some of your quicker guys to get out underneath and get chunk yardage. Looking to throw. He'll keep it up the middle. Nice job stepping up in the pocket, and he'll slide down just short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short now. You know, I'm all for quarterbacks keeping themselves safe, but you gotta wonder, hey man, you're right there by the first down. Don't just slide. Pick up that first down. Maybe I'm a little old school. Maybe it's a different era. But I say run ahead, dive forward, pick up that first down. But they'll go to the quarterback sneak, and it looks like it will be enough to pick up that first down. So Egan showing that he's not afraid to mix it up. Takes that quarterback sneak up the gut, picks up a first down. 7:20 left to go in this ball game. The longer this drive goes, and the more that clock turns into a friend of the Wildcats and an enemy to the Centurions. Just under 7 minutes now. They'll go under center. The whistle blows the play dead. And we've got a legal substitution, or a delay of game rather, called against West Ranch. Took too long to get that play off. That's going to cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 15. That ball marked down at the 41 you see there. Again, West Ranch has the 6-point lead. And our Valencia weather, our Live Play Sports weather tracker, telling you that it is 64 degrees Fahrenheit, that is, with a 4-mile-per-hour wind blowing from the southeast. Dumps it off to Rice, got some room to run. There is a flag down, and picked up and carried backwards. That flag thrown in the general vicinity of where holding is usually called. And it will be holding against West Ranch. So that long reception by Rice. Let's see if we can, yeah, it looked like that right tackle kept his hands on the edge rusher of Saugus a little too long. Made it easy on the ref, and you see Rice being taken for a ride. And that Galpin Subaru replay brought to you in part by Brain Balance. Eager, looking to throw, going to keep it, scrambles and forced out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock at 6:22. And bring up a long 2nd down after a couple of penalties. Have West Ranch backed up. It's going to be 2nd and probably 25. Trip to the bottom of your screen. Rolling to the right. Pressure coming from the backside. He will keep it. Break a tackle. And still on his feet, and now past the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to make a 3rd and pretty manageable. 3rd and 8, going to be facing West Ranch. Excuse me. After Egan picked up a nice gain, young Wyatt Egan. I'll tell you what, that's the name of a gunslinger. Wyatt, a 5'11" senior. Saugus coaching staff directing the defense, trying to get a stop. They need a stop. Shotgun snap. Egan will take off again. Stiff arm, still on his feet. Falls ahead for an 8, maybe 9-yard gain. Good effort from Egan there, showing some tenacity in the running game. He hasn't done much throwing lately, and I don't think his coaching staff will complain when he's breaking off runs like that one. But it's going to be close, and they will go for it. Whistle. So this 4th and short. A timeout called by West Ranch. Here's the thing. That's a solid yard. between West Ranch and the first down, it's not really in just gimme sneak territory where you think, hey, if we just line up under center, we can sneak and get this one pretty easy. You might still be able to do that, but that's no, you know, 4th and a couple of feet. That's a good solid yard. So we might see something else besides the sneak. And if you're Saugus, you got to think this is as good a time as any to get off the field and get that ball back and make up this 6-point deficit. That missed extra point by West Ranch looming large.
Or he could do something completely fancy.
5:07 left to go in this one. A matchup of 2 4-2 teams. A division conference matchup, and he might be short. They went to Rice up the middle. It's going to be close. I believe he's short. It depends on the spot. Oh, it's going to be very, very close. They will probably bring out the chains. It is going to be close. It's going to come down to where that nose of the football is. And if you're looking at the replay, I think it's pretty clear that ball is well short. On a second effort, you watch where that ball hits. We can go up just a little bit, but it does hit right there. It's going to be short. Let's see. And they did end up respotting the ball closer to where that ball was down, at around the 44 of Saugus. And I believe it was the right call. You can see there that ball just short. The second effort by Rice was after he was down. And so Saugus will take over. Saugus will take over with the ball in 5:03. I'll have to cut into this 6-point deficit. About the middle they go. Side steps ahead for a 7-yard gain on first down. Up the middle they go. Got some room. First down and more. Spun down at around the 37. Wildcat territory. Saugus got a little momentum now after that 4th down stop. 4:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. They'll go no huddle. Hurrying it up a little bit. Trips to the bottom. One receiver to the top. Running back motions behind the QB. He'll take it, and Saugus starting to get a little bit of a push up the middle on this West Ranch front. And this is where stamina really comes into play here in the last few minutes of the 4th quarter of what has been a very hard-fought back-and-forth game. Saugus rolling to the left. A little head bob and brought down. I believe it was McClafferty. Correction, Barton. The 6-foot senior on the play. Making the tackle. That was good for a first down, though. They'll stay in the same formation, trips to the top. Running back in motion. Up the middle they go. He's going to be stopped at around the 25. So no gain on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10. And there was Killingsworth. He's been in a lot of plays. And this one operating out of that linebacker spot. It's kind of a bumped up safety, really. Looking to the trip side. Got a slant open, caught. And he's going to be stopped at around the 15. A little underneath route. The outside receiver ran a slant underneath the 2 slot guys running goes. You watch it on the replay. well-designed concept, and they had the cushion they wanted. Picks up a first down. Here we go. Staying on the ground, going to the outside. Can he get there? Cuts up underneath. It's going to be close. And he's marked short inside the 1 yard line. 2:34 left to go on this one. And the clock allowed to tick down by Saugus. At this point, they're thinking, hey, let it run down. We're going to score here, and we don't want to give West Ranch too much time. Here we go, up the middle. Got it, touchdown Saugus. And so, that missed extra point is going to make this extra point attempt very, very interesting. As it stands, it's 16-16. Saugus able to add one more if they can get this one through the uprights. Low snap, hold is good, kick is up, kick is good. The Centurions have the lead. Clutch from the Saugus kicker. You see it there, 1 point, all the difference in this one right now. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in this Foothill Valley clash.
Hart 28, Canyon 22. Valencia 24, Silver Valley 19.
Camacho back to return the kick. We've already seen what he can do. Got one return touchdown. They'll keep it away from him on this one. And some miscommunication. Marked down by one of the up men at the 25. I don't have 26 on my roster. Well, that's who it was, taking it out to the 25. So, classic 2-minute situation here for West Ranch. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go. 75 yards or closer into field goal position. Name names the bottom of your screen. Pay no attention to that, please. Pressure coming, brought down for a sack. There is a flag down as we have some technical difficulties. We hope to get through them shortly. And we'll just do this thing by radio until that works itself out. A personal foul face mask called against Saugus, and that will give West Ranch 15 yards. Here we go. We watch that, we see the end of this one. Pressure got to him. Egan did a nice job of getting rid of that initial rush, and then in the end brought down by the face mask. Easy call for the officials. Back to the action though. Egan fakes the handoff, looking to take a shot, rolling to the right, takes a shot, goes deep, and it is intercepted. Hold up. It is intercepted. Saugus with the ball comes down with it. There is a flag down. Probably a sideline penalty against Saugus. A little too much celebration, but why not? A huge interception in this ball game. With 1:30, they get the ball back after an ill-advised throw from Egan.
Who's the safe? Do you know what number?
Discussion going on.
Who's the safe?
To see
Number real hard to read.
Did you get a number? There might have been a celebration penalty afterwards.
The officials talking things over. It's going to be a sideline penalty against the.
I should have been over here all night. I can see the numbers.
That's a sideline infraction by the Saugus players and staff. They came out onto the field in celebration after that big interception.
Safety, right?
Yeah.
Bishop, Thompson.
So, minute 30. Saugus going to try to milk this clock. That toss sweep, good for about 4. West Ranch going to take a timeout to stop the clock. 1:19 left to go. So we mentioned it a couple times. Saugus, or West Ranch rather, came into this game 4-2, 1-0 in league play. They drop this one, they will fall to 1-1 in the Foothill League. There's Saugus on your left-hand side, getting some last-minute instruction. You imagine they're going to keep it in that double wing look that they've had some success as a change-up offense. The perfect kind of offense if you can execute it to run out the clock. Toss sweep, going to the right, going wide to the right, and he'll stay in bounds, keep the clock moving after about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. And you see that clock ticking down underneath a minute. West Ranch will, I believe, out of timeouts. They are, in fact, out of timeouts. So unlikely that they're going to be able to stop this clock before it expires. Saugus taking their time. Toss sweep. And that's going to be good for a first down, good for the win. They will not have to run another play. I don't believe. Maybe one more play. Saugus will improve to 7-0 on the season. 2-0 in league play. Impressive season so far from Centurions, the Centurion of Saugus. And a hard-fought win over these West Ranch Wildcats. This game brought to you by Brain Balance and Galpin Subaru. And it was a good one, folks. We're so happy to have you with us. We hope you enjoyed it. I know, speaking on behalf of all my crew, we enjoyed it as well. I'm Jake Bittner for the rest of the LivePlaySports.tv crew. Want to wish one of our own a happy birthday. Old Brad Ryan Hendricks, our do-it-all man, cameraman, producer. There he is right there. There's Brad operating that A-position camera. Integral to everything we do at Live Play. He's the engine that keeps us going, let me tell you. That is no understatement. But anyway, the final score 17-16. Saugus going to exit with the win. You have been watching a production of LivePlaySports.tv. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching with us.